Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression for you, and it's going to be a foundation first impression on the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and I've heard so many things about this. I haven't really watched any reviews. I've watched one from Bunny, but I didn't watch like the final result that she had with it. But I've heard a lot of things about it, and a lot of people told me to pick this up and try it out for first impression, and I feel like this is such a crazy cool foundation that I wanted to do a full video on it by itself, because I'm pretty sure they say this works for all skin types. Basically, it says it's a full coverage demi-matte long-lasting foundation enriched with hyaluronic acid, mushroom extract, and the concentrated power of vitamin C. Says for application, apply for flawless coverage, apply with a magic complexion brush. Don't have that. Blah blah blah. So basically it's saying with a brush, nothing about a sponge. So we will try it. They did send me one and I purchased one. I purchased one from Nordstrom before I knew that they sent me one. I think the color that they sent me was a little light, but we shall see. This is 1 fluid ounce, which is normal for a foundation. So I have the shade 6 medium here. Don't mind my hair. I haven't even done it yet. And then I also have the shade, I don't think the shades are on the box. I think they're like on the bottle. Then I have medium 7. I think this is the one that I purchased. So I'm just going to rip off this packaging and just see what the packaging is like in the color. First off, I do like this packaging. I think it's really pretty and it just looks really elegant. Okay, so this is the product. You twist it off. Oh no, that's not what you do. You don't twist it off. Don't do that. Pops off and it has a pump. So this is what it looks like. Just pull off the top. And the top doesn't click. You just got to kind of press down hard to put the top back on. So let's see what colors we got. So again, this one is medium 7. I'm just going to put on the back of this product. I think I'm going to be medium 7. And I have a beauty blender and I also have a brush. I'm going to use my artist brush just to see which way I like to apply it best. And I have applied all my primers and stuff. I applied the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue, the Smashbox Primer Water. You guys know I just like can't go a day without this. And then I also applied the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer, which is just a mattifying primer. So you can see I'm breaking out right here. Gotta love it. So I guess for the first go around, I'm just going to use a beauty blender. And I'm going to go into medium 7. So far, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like a lot of coverage with the beauty blender. Let's see. See if we can kind of build it up, maybe. It does have a nice finish. It's definitely a demi-matte finish. It's not too matte or anything. It has a little bit of a sheen. Put that back to the hairline. Okay, so you can see some of my rosacea is still poking through with the beauty blender. I'm really hoping that the brush covers it more. You can still see my breakout right here. Not a fan of that. It just kind of like evened out the color. These birds are loud. They need to stop. So far it's okay. It's not like one of my favorites right now, but I'm going to go ahead and use my artist brush. This is the Oval 8. I'm just going to put this on like I normally would. No, I don't like it with a brush. It has even less coverage. Is this supposed to be full coverage? Yeah, full coverage Jimmy Matte. What am I doing wrong? This isn't right. Okay, let's try a different brush. We'll try this Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. See if this helps. I don't really like it right now. It's like, I like the finish of it. I think it has a really nice natural finish, but I don't like the coverage. I kind of expected more from it. I even think I would say I like the beauty blender better to apply it. Just because I feel like it just looks more flawless. But you can see my rosacea is still popping through. Let's see if we can cover it with this beauty blender. I do feel like the Beauty Blender gives it more coverage, 100%. And I feel like I like the finish better with the Beauty Blender. And I do think it is buildable. Okay, so that's what the foundation looks like. I've built it up, trying to cover my redness, and just some of it is not going away. Like on my nose. Which is like a really big test for foundation. See, it just keeps popping back up. So I'm just going to finish blending this out and then leave it alone because it's just not going to be covered up. So I do like the finish. I like the demi matte look. I think it looks more natural, but I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, like it makes my pores look a little bit more visible, and I don't really like that. And I don't like the fact that I could still see my rosacea, so that sucks. Like look, you could see like the texture on my skin here. I don't like that. So I'm going to finish up my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys an update, let you know what I think after applying everything. And yeah, I'll see you in 1 second. Okay, so I just finished up my makeup, and I do like the way it looks after I've put concealer, blush, everything like that on. Everything was really easy to blend, and it wasn't difficult at all, and it doesn't look cakey on my skin. But I do like the way that it looks. I feel like it looks really flawless. It has a nice matte finish. It's not overly drying. I still see a lot of texture here on my cheeks, but then again, with these bright lights, things like that really just like show up, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go throughout my day. Right now it is 3:25, if you could see it right there. And I'm gonna go run some errands, do my thing, and I'll be back to let you guys know how I feel about this foundation. Hopefully I don't have to blot a lot. It is very humid today in Georgia. It is nasty. It's like the sticky kind of humidity, and it's just not good. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a few hours. Hey guys, so I am back with an update. It is currently 6:18. I did change tops because, let's be real, when I go out into the real world, I don't dress up a lot. I'm usually in leggings and a top, just like this. But I wanted to update you guys on this foundation. As you can kind of see, I don't know if you can, it's a little shiny here in my T-zone and on my nose and right in the center of my forehead. It's not on my chin right now because I was eating something earlier and I got it on my chin, and I like ruined my foundation right here, so I had to put a little bit more on. I'm a little shiny right in here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a little bit more powder. I would blot off the excess oil, but I need more blotting sheets, which is why I'm about to actually go out and run to Ulta. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and just so you guys know, I have not even touched my face with the powder since I left the house. I've just been running around doing things and eating, but I have not touched my face at all, not even to blot or anything like that. Even though it doesn't have like that super full coverage finish I was expecting, I do really like the finish of it when I apply my concealer and all of my other face products. So I feel like if you have combo skin and you have some dry patches, but you still want a mattifying foundation, I think this would probably be a good one for you, because it's not like suck your face dry matte. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I have not seen any dry skinned people try this, but I'm pretty sure this foundation is supposed to be good for all skin types. Let me see. This is what it says. It says that problem skin transform into perfect looking skin before your very eyes. The hyper intelligent formula dispenses evenly over your skin. It does not sit in imperfections. Magic Foundation is a miracle in a bottle that transforms every skin type into flawless, every skin type into a flawless, poreless perfection. Wow. Every skin type. Dry, oily, combo, normal. If you have normal skin, I'm so jealous of you. She says her chemist worked for 5 years to create this hyper-intelligent formula that is totally full coverage but yet weightless. I totally agree with the weightless part. The formula dispenses evenly over your skin. It does not sit in imperfections, creating your flawless second skin. Whether you suffer from acne, redness, discoloration, or dull, tired, Magic Foundation will give you a perfect looking skin every day. So, as we saw in the beginning of the video, you did kind of see some of my rosacea peek through, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like with a brush, it was much more sheer. I don't know if it'd be different. I think she has a brush that goes along with this foundation, so I don't know if that would make it look different, but not everybody is going to want to go out and buy the foundation and the brush, you know? So I think it's good to try different foundations out with a more affordable brush or a beauty blender, whatever. And personally, I liked the beauty blender better, and I thought it covered much better. I will try it out with a different foundation brush. The artist one was not my favorite for it. The Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush was not my favorite for it. So you have a pretty high-end brush and a pretty affordable brush, and I didn't like either of them with it. I like the Beauty Blender better. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna run to Ulta and get a couple things that I've had my eye on, and then I'm gonna come back later, do some things around the house, and update you guys on this foundation, and it'll probably be my last update. So I will see you in just a few hours. 6:24. Let's go makeup shopping. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and I know you're probably like, what the heck, Casey? This is not how this is supposed to go. But I didn't get to film an ending to my first impression, but I didn't want to throw all that footage away because, you know, I still wanted to use it. It was my first impression of the product. But I want to say, this is hard because I feel like in this video I've been so up and down. I love the foundation. The foundation's not full coverage, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to tell you what I think about this foundation now. I'm wearing it again today. I wanted to try it out with some different products as well. And last night I had to really blot and powder my face a lot. I mean, a lot. I was so shiny. It was terrible. I was really surprised by how shiny I was too, because throughout the day I was doing okay, and then as the hours just went on, it was just getting worse and worse. And it's the oil that looks gross that's like sitting on top of your skin. It was just bad. So I had to blot and powder a lot throughout the night. It did last for a really long time. Like, none of my redness peeked back through or anything like that. And I do think it has a great finish. Personally, for me, I would not purchase this foundation again. I'm actually going to return the one that I got from Nordstrom because I don't see myself using this a lot, especially since it's about to be hot and really humid. It was really humid yesterday, so that probably had an effect with the foundation. But today, as I've been filming another video, I've had to blot my face and powder so many times. And I'm not really sure why, because I didn't have to yesterday as much as I have been today. I think if you're oily, you could also use it. Just depends on what you want in your foundations. If you want to stay extra mattified, I would use a really intense mattifying primer, and hopefully that would help. I personally don't like super intense mattifying primers because then it just looks really balled up on my skin. But for me, I just felt like I had to really work with my makeup all night, and I wasn't that impressed by it, especially for the price tag. So that is my conclusion on this foundation. It was up and down. I really love the finish. I love the way it looked throughout the beginning of the day. Like, for about, I would say 4 to 5 hours, I love the way it looked. And then after that, it was just like, no, 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 no. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you've tried this foundation, let me know down below what your thoughts are, what your skin type is. I would love to hear it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!